So we're planting our apple trees today. So we got 3 apple trees and 2 cherry trees. We already dug our holes last night. We just went and picked them up from a neighbor. It was around the corner. They have an orchard. And so anyway, we're going to go ahead and put these in the ground. These are bare root apple trees and cherry trees. So I'm going to, the hole is 16 to 18 inches deep. Try to get them all around the same, but some's a little bit deeper than some. But anyway, they're roughly 16 to 18 inches deep. And so what's going to happen is I'm going to put them in, and I'm going to fill them with soil about halfway. Soil? And then I'm going to water them really good, and then I will fill it back up with, you want to be seen? And then I'll fill it up the rest of the way with soil.
Hi.
Hi. All right. So that's what we did. What I got was 3 different types. Since I just got 3, I got the ambrosia. Probably not saying that right. Gala, and let's see. I don't have my other, the crisp. Let's see, crimson crisp. And then with the cherries, I got the lapine, and then the bing. So hopefully they'll be good. So we just opened them up. They're in a little bit of water and mulch. So this is what they look like. Tom, can you go on the other side and pull the bag? I don't see you. I'll lift it up and you pull the bag. Okay. Do it gently. We don't want to tear up the roots. A little bit more. Wow. Okay. So we will probably. We'll just leave it. It's fine. Let's start with the. Oh, okay, that wasn't the crimson crisp. That was, just leave it, it's fine. That was that's the honey crisp. So we'll go ahead and plant that one first. And then probably the Gala, and then the, yeah, you can help me. And then the ambrosia. So this is what it looks like down in the hoe. I'm going to actually scoop some of those rocks in and go ahead and get me some better soil to put around it, just to give the roots a better chance to take off. Okay. Okay, so I've filled up each hole about halfway with soil. Actually, it's a little bit more than half, but that's okay. And now we are going to add water. And then after we add the water, we will just cover it back up. scooch this over the trailer, please. That part. It's not.
Yeah.
It'll also. Oh, careful. Thank you, baby. So as you saw in the beginning of this video, I planted 5 trees, 3 apple trees and 2 cherry trees. Well, out of all the research that I did on how to plant these trees, I somehow missed it, and I wasn't supposed to plant them as far down as I did. So it's been a couple of days. I hope they've not ruined. I hope I've not killed them yet. But what I'm going to do, because I'm worried that they will just die. I think I planted them, from what I understand, is that I planted them too deep, and around the root, the base of the tree will rot. I don't know. So now that I've gave it a couple of days and I've read a lot on it, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to try to gently pull them up and replant them. I mean, I did what it said. The hole was supposed to be 16 inches deep. What I didn't realize or didn't read was that I was supposed to kind of mound it up under it and only plant to a certain point right above the root system. So that the depth of the 16 inches was just supposed to make have the soil loose around it so that the roots would be able to take root easier. I don't know. So what we are going to do is what we've decided to do is just pull them up, or I'll see if I can just take the pitchfork and lift it up. I don't know how hard it's going to be. So I'm going to do that and just pray that they will take root and do good. If not, I mean, it's a little bit of an investment, but we can replace them before it's too late, and I can still have some apple trees and cherry trees growing. But let's just hope that this works and they do well and they don't die. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so as you can see, this is my tree. I don't know if you can see it very good or not, but I've already dug up around it as I was watering it so that it would hold and be able to absorb the water. We were planting up on a hill. I didn't want it to. It was just all draining off the hill, and I wanted to be able to hold it like a bowl and it absorb into the roots. So I'm going to go ahead and try my pitchfork, see if I can just gently loosen the dirt around it and get it lifted up. So I'm going to assume, and I don't know how I didn't notice that to begin with, this is probably where the paint is. This is probably as far as it needs to be planted. Oh well. So lessons learned. I'm just going to now, that looks about as deep as it needs to be. I'm just going to put it in here. Dig it down just a wee bit more. Okay, so I replanted all of the trees. Hopefully it wasn't too much of a traumatic experience that they are going to die. So pulled them all up and replanted them. It was probably a good 4 to 6 inches that we raised them up. So hopefully that works and they survive and thrive. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.